Hey guys, welcome to Whiskey Nose, uncut, unfiltered, 2023 favorite 5 bottles of 2023. We're going to go through favorite pick, favorite weeder, favorite overall bottle, favorite barrel proof, favorite rye. Let's get after it, man. Let's see what happens. Cheers, guys. Hang around. We'll be right back. All right, guys, let's get after it. Right off a shot, let's talk about favorite. God almighty, I've got so many sitting here. It's going to be hard to do. Wheated whiskey. Let's start with that one on the first shot of 2023. Let's get after the nose here. Oaty. Get a lot of oats. Great barrel note. Dried fruit. Yeah, a little ethanol. Little hint, 126.4 proof. Yeah, just look, you see the color. Look at that live wire Glen, man. Beautiful color. Nosing on this is just a little bit of alcohol coming out. Dark fruits, vanilla barrel. Yeah. A little bit of hay, rick house. Yeah, this is perfect on the nose. Let's have a taste. Cheers, everybody. Definitely get that 126.4. You probably know what it is already. On the palate, the vanilla explodes. It's a freaking awesome vanilla note. Don't get a lot of vanilla on the nose, but I definitely get it on the palate. Yeah, definitely barrel notes now. Smooth, amber. A little bit of wood notes now. A little bit of that damn oaky note. One more taste. A lot of ethanol, which is good. It makes it well rounds the flavor on the palate. Dark fruit, ethanol, vanilla barrel. Let's do one more. Damn, it's good. Yeah, definitely get that vanilla. Almost creme brulee now coming through. Definitely more vanilla than anything. It's just a huge vanilla note for me. Barrel is there. A little drink of water. Let's hit it one more time. Rick house. A little bit of hay note. Dark fruit. It's like candy store a little bit. It's a beauty. Yeah. Oh my gosh. What a hitter. All right. Cat out of the bag. I think my favorite weeder of 2023 is the C9 23 Larceny barrel proof. This baby, like I said, is 126.4 C9 23. It's so well rounded on the palate. The ethanol and the heat is so back in. Mid-late palate. I love the vanilla. I love the barrel spice that I'm getting now. it takes over. I really think this would be hard in a blind against just straight up bourbon whiskey to pull the wheat notes. It's just so heavy. It's thick. It's viscous. I think it would really, really, really do well in a blind. Still finishing. Leaves you with that pepper cooking spice on the palate. Vanilla notes. Yeah, definitely getting that barrel, which I love. I mean, caramel, vanilla. Definitely that barrel. Such a long finish. I love it. That's my weeder of 2023 is the Larceny C923, guys. Check it out right here. Get it if you can. All right, moving on. A little water. Let's go to my rye of the year. Rye of the year. All right, here we go. A little hint on this one. The Bourbon Van. Phil and Julie. Guys, if you ain't gone over there and sub, please do. They are fantastic. They are straight up. They include everybody that's part of the channel. I sent them a bottle of this 6 or 7 months ago. I entered it into their Advent tournament, and it ended up winning Julie's bracket, and I think it came in third for Phil. But this is so good. 114 proof. It's a rye whiskey. This is my rye of the year. Oh my gosh. Rye spice, baking spices. You get a beautiful little light barrel note, not enough to knock you down. You can see that in the glen. Look how thick and rich that is in the glass. The color is just so dark amber. The legs on it are so thick, viscous. Yeah. Cherry notes now. Cherry notes just boom, exploded. Cooked cherries. Cherry pie. You know, like the fried pies. This is a cherry fried pie with the crust and the sugar. Beautiful sugar notes are on the palate. Oh my gosh. Tobacco, leather, weight. All the heat of the 114 is middle, late palate. It doesn't finish hot at all. It keeps exploding. What a beautiful leather tobacco note. Turns into, as it finishes on the palate, the tobacco and leather kind of dissipates a little bit, goes away, and that cherry fried pie comes forward. Now, a little water. Getting that leather, a little bit of tobacco down the nose. I think it hits at 114 where it is on the bottle. But you get such great secondary notes on this, which is hard to explain. I'm trying to do the best I can. It's hard to explain because you get the cherry, you get the barrel, you get the tobacco, you get the leather, all in one big rush on the finish. The mid to early palate is kind of light, but the weight of it kind of takes over and just kind of finishes so strong. All right, let's let the cat out of the bag. My favorite rye of 2023, hands down, is the John J. Connolly Limited Reserve Rye Whiskey from Bogue Distillery, Bogue Sound Distillery in North Carolina. You can't probably see it, but right there in that little box, this is batch 2. I bet you I've, between what I've shared and bought, 15 bottles of this year. It is so good. It's solid. It finishes like a bandit. I don't know. It's not available for most people. I get it. Since I'm in Raleigh, this is available here. I have shared this with so many. If you'd like a sample, please just reach out in the comments. I'd be happy to help you out. Batch 2 is what this is. Batch 3, I don't know where the hell it went, but batch 4 is on the shelf now, so we can reach out and I can get a bottle of that. And if I can get that work out, I'm telling you guys, it'll blow your socks off. For $60, this is one of the best ryes I've ever had, no doubt. And you can watch Phil and Julie and see what they say, and you can reach out to Rob MC of MC Squared Whiskey. He's in the same boat. Also, Darrell, Jeffrey Wack, and Kelsey Dime, they all have had samples of this, and they love it too. So anyway, moving on. The most, how can I classify this one? This was probably the most available barrel proof of 2023, and it is my favorite as an availability. Let's nose and palate. Let's go. Oh yeah, man. Hey, Rickhouse. Cherry cough drop, whether you like that or not. Alcohol, Cat of the Bag 133.0, 13.7. You know what it is. All right, on the palate. Holy shit. Very, very light on front end. Very light on the front end. Very late, mid to late palate. That's when all the explosion happens. You get cooked apple. You get a great sugar creme brulee for me. You get caramel, like a caramel apple, cooked apple. This bottle at first, when I first cracked it, everybody was gaga over it. I wasn't. I didn't realize that at the moment that I needed to let it open up, do some work. As we're doing this tonight with the water, it's halfway down the bottle. Definitely getting that sugar, cooked sugar. Red apple, caramel notes. It's what's funny is, like I said, it's 133.0 proof. I don't get a lot of alcohol on the nose. As I get deeper into it, the alcohol starts to creep forward on the palate. Yeah, I'm definitely getting that old Rickhouse barrel note finish. It's fantastic. It's gotten better over time. This is the one out of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that we're doing tonight that is probably the most available for everybody. So just let the cat out of the bag. This is Elijah Craig barrel proof C923. You can see where it's at. I'm halfway. I put a big label on them so I know what the hell I'm looking at because I'm old. But yeah, this is a hitter too. A batch was really good. B was kind of hit or miss. But C batch just kind of took it over the top for me, hands down. It's still finishing, man. I still get that beautiful alcohol note of that apple, that Rickhouse, that barrel. So good. All right, yeah, let's move on to my pick of the year. The best pick I've had. good on the palate. Let's nose it up. Just straight up butterscotch. Candy. Zero alcohol. And this baby comes in at 116, folks. 116. And I'm getting none on the palate. Look at that color. I mean, that is rich, dark. As you can see, the ring lights. Isn't that cool as shit? Straight up butterscotch. 90% butterscotch. I get a little bit of vanilla caramel. This just makes me want to tap my foot. It's so good. Sit on my hand so I don't wave at everybody. All right, guys. Before we get into the tasting notes and the nose for sure, check out this video. Stick around. Hey, guys. Thanks for checking out the channel. Be sure to click the link in the description, and there it is at the bottom of the screen. Check out the Whiskey Nose merch site if you'd like to help support the channel and show your love for Whiskey Nose. Get over there and get the shirts. Email me if you like the Golden Glens whiskeynose21@gmail.com. Check it out. All right, guys, let's taste this up. Front end on the palate, very sugar forward. Early mid to late palate, the barrel note takes off. The butterscotch dissipates a little bit, and the caramel and the vanilla take over. It's just hard to get by this dominant butterscotch. Almost now, get a little Dr. Pepper, little burn of a Dr. Pepper. Mid-late, back end, early back end heat of 116. Finish just carries on. Let's do a little drink of water and I'll get back at it. Oh, that butterscotch note is so dominant, man. Now I'm getting that barrel note. That young, early notes of barrel. You get butterscotch. You get the sugar, cooked sugar. And the barrel's the great finish. It's changing a little bit as I go deeper into it. Beautiful barrel note. It's just a loaded barrel note of released sugars. That cherry's starting to kick in a little bit. Vanilla's a little bit coming through. Oh my God. So this is my pick of the year. There's so many, but this one just kind of really took another step above everything else that I had. It's so good. This is, for everybody that's watching, the Still Austin. Pour some sugar on me. Pour some Austin on me. Whatever the hell. From 210.90. Guys, Todd and Andy, you blew this Still Austin out of the park. It is so damn good. I wish I had 3 of them. That is fantastic. The bad thing about it is if you get on Keg and Bottle or whoever their distributor was, it's gone. It's sold out quick. And for good reason. It's fantastic. My favorite pour right now of 2023. Let's nose it up. Straight up vanilla, cooked vanilla. Rye spice. It's not a rye, by the way. Cooked bread. Alcohol on the back end, just a little bit. This one comes in at 131.1. and I can nose the hell out of it, and it doesn't burn me for a second. Oh my goodness. Chewy sweet tart. Peanut butter, just a shade. Take that lightly. Let's have a taste. Cheers. On the palate, heavy, weighted, viscosity, runs off the tongue on both sides, feels all the glands. It just makes your mouth want to high five everybody. Sit on your hands so you don't touch. Oh my gosh. High five everybody, man. So good. I mean, the color of this thing is dark. Let you in on a hint. It's barrel proof. 131.1. Another taste. A lot of heat, but it is not 131.1 heat. Maybe 108, 110 heat on the palate. Love the vanilla notes. Love the barrel notes I'm getting now on the finish. It is such a quick riser. When it hits your palate on the front end, it kind of starts slow. Mid palate, it takes off. By the time it hits the back end, it kind of dissipates and disappears. So that's where it's kind of really cool, because that 131 doesn't knock your socks off. This one, just to explain to everybody, is not available for most people, and if it is, it's such a damn ridiculous secondary price. I got fortunate with one of my old stores that I still participate in and buy stuff from, and this was saved for me. Oh my goodness. It's just such a beautiful light barrel. No green to it whatsoever. One more taste. It's just a beautiful overall barrel note. It's just such an easy barrel note. I love it. First bottle of this I've ever owned, by the way. All those voids on your palate of proof, notes, start to finish. Yeah. It just goes on and on. So, for me, Whiskey Nose, Marty Whiskey Nose, for me, the best bottle I've had that I own now of 2023 is the Colonel E.H. Taylor 2023 Barrel Proof. This thing is so solid. Look at the color of that. I mean, come on. It just fills all those necessary voids in your palate of barrel notes, spice, cooking spice, candy. I'm trying to think what else I'm getting as it finishes. It gets more heavy. All right, quick rundown, guys. Pick of the year, 210.90. Pour some Austin on me. Still Austin. Guys, if you see Still Austin, these picks, the Nancy Fraley picks are out there. 210.90's got another one coming up. Please get over there, join their Patreon. Have an opportunity to get this. If you see the Elijah Craig Barrel Proof C923, which we've got Well, we're what, 2 or 3 weeks from the A124 coming out. Please get this C923. It is so well worth it. Get your hands on it if you can. My rye of the year, and it's basically small distillery, and most people can't get their hands on it, is this John A.P. Connolly Limited Reserve Rye Whiskey, 114 proof. This baby is amazing. So thick on the palate, and the color, you can see this. Nobody has ever told me they wouldn't trade it for anything. Yeah, it's so good. So going on up the line, my Weeder of the year, Larceny C923. So good. Availability is kind of what you want it to be. I wouldn't pay the 75 plus for it on secondary like you're seeing it. It should be 60, 59 to 65. If you see it for that, get it. It's so good. God, the nose. This would be very hard to pick out as a weeder. The back end is just such an explosion. And of course, my whiskey of the year, Colonel E.H. Taylor, barrel proof. Maybe I'll be fortunate enough to grab one of these in the future. But yeah, man, this thing, I'm sorry. I know it's so allocated for most people, but I'm just being honest here on Whiskey Nose. That's what I do. This thing, there's no flaw in it. Solid, weighty, spicy, 110 proof. Like I said, it comes in at 131.1. Lord have mercy. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. Be sure you like and subscribe before you go. It doesn't cost you anything. It just helps the channel grow. Also, join Patreon. If you want to support the channel, buy some t-shirts with the link that's provided below, and join Patreon and let me know what you think. If you've had any of these, let me know what you think of those. So with that being said, guys, God almighty, one more taste of the Colonel E.H. Taylor. Oh, good gosh, that barrel note is so good. Good. Yeah. All right, guys, one more taste. Thank you for watching. Cheers, everybody.